What is up, AO Sports? Today we are going to talk about the NBA news of what happened yesterday. I was gonna make a video yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna let the trade deadline finish first, and then I'll make a video tomorrow because it was right away when I was gonna make a video. Boom, another trade popped up, then another one, and another one. So whatever. Let's just get into this video and let's talk about it because I am very excited about it. So I expected something much better than this, but the Celtics traded for Evan Fournier. Just gave two second round picks. Um, I wasn't really expecting this, to be honest. I didn't even want this to occur. When I heard of this, I wasn't happy, nor was I sad, because they made a move, I guess. But like really, I sit down and I think about it, and I'm like, why or what will Evan Fournier do for the Boston Celtics? He's just a scorer. He's not a great defender. He's not a center, which is what they truly really need. AKA, hopefully they get Andre Drummond instead of the Lakers. Jesus. Or maybe the Lakers buy out Marc Gasol and the Celtics pick up Marc Gasol. I don't know. I just wish something like that would happen or would occur. But for now, we are looking really bad. I did not like this trade at all because we already have perimeter shooters and Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kemba somewhat. I don't know, man. I really didn't want this to happen. I would have way prefer they trade Kemba Walker for Lonzo Ball. Yeah, I said it. Lonzo, I feel like he's underrated. So I'm gonna get into that topic. That's the Evan Fournier topic is off. Let's talk about Lonzo Ball now. I think he's honestly underrated. I just think that Lonzo is, as I said, the guy is underrated. What I saw from Lonzo in college, I don't see it any different except his jump shot and that he has improved his 3-point shooting now in the NBA. Um, to be honest, like just look at it for real. Like just sit back and look at it. Lonzo in college was a field general. He was known for his passing ability. He was known for his defense. Did anybody really expect for Lonzo to average 25, 30 points a game? That's not Lonzo. Lonzo is more like a field general type of a point guard. He's like the natural type of a point guard. Now, is he excellent at it? No. Is he effective when it comes to the clutch? No. But Lonzo is the type of player or is the type of point guard that is like bootleg Magic Johnson, I guess, in somewhat, because Magic wasn't really known for his shooting. He was known for, coming in clutch in those situations, etc. That's what Lonzo is, except the clutch situation, because he mostly backs down from them. But when I say bootleg Magic Johnson, I mean that Lonzo has that passing ability and that he could play defense, which is honestly what I think that the Boston Celtics truly need. And I think that signing Kemba Walker was a mistake anyways. So maybe giving up Lonzo and Eric Bledsoe and then bringing them to the Celtics and giving Kemba away would have been great. I think I would have honestly freaking loved that. That would have been awesome, but it did not occur. So I'm very disappointed in that. Another person that was not traded is Kyle Lowry, which I expected to be traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. I was like, oh, today the biggest trade is going to be Kyle Lowry to the 76ers, probably for Danny Green or something like that, or probably for Tobias Harris. I don't know. Something like that is what I expected. But it didn't occur. But that is fine. That is okay. He will stay maybe for just finish the year in Toronto. But I think that after this season, I see him signing in Philadelphia in the offseason. So that's why I said, relax. Everything's going to be fine. I really believe that he's going to go to the Philadelphia 76ers in free agency, which is what I hope so as well, because that will be, good to watch. Big three of Kyle Lowry, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid. I think that will be amazing. So, that could happen. That is my guess. That is my prediction on free agency for Kyle Lowry. And that's what I hope will happen because I think that's the best fit for him. Plus, he gets to go home back to Philadelphia. So, it's not a bad idea at all. Another thing is that Aaron Gordon was traded to the Denver Nuggets. This was honestly interesting. Like, Gary Harris, trading him away. He gets to start over now. Take on a bigger role in Orlando, even though they're obviously in rebuild mode, so they're gonna give him other chances he really desires. So it was actually a very very good trade. I truly believe that the Nuggets won this trade. Because they get to fill in that power forward position that since Jeremy Grant went to the Pistons. So they actually fill it in with Aaron Gordon, which is not a bad idea once again. So I think that Aaron Gordon should be happy here because he just wanted to win basically. And Orlando was not giving that. So I understood his frustration. Um, so I think it was a good trade when it comes to that. Next we have that Nikola Vucevic went to the Chicago Bulls. To be honest, when I saw this trade, I was so happy for Vucevic to finally get some breathing room because I felt like he was so suffocated already in Orlando. Basically having to carry the load every single season of his NBA career. Now that he finally has somebody to rely on, and plus he's like a walking double double with 24 points and 11. So I really believe that he's a great player, a great center. So basically, the dynamic duo of Zach LaVine and Nicola, I think is gonna be great. I think they're gonna probably be the eighth seed, which is where the Celtics are right now, which I'm very disappointed in. Um, to me, as it seems, the Celtics are gonna be the best team to not make the playoffs this season, and I'm being dead serious. And it hurts me to say it, but it's honestly the truth. I feel like truly they're gonna be the best team to not make the playoffs this season. Literally, having two All Stars and not making the playoffs, that's completely ridiculous. Um, so now, sorry about that. Now we have that the Victor Oladipo, um, going to the Miami Heat. Now, woo. Okay, wow. I did not expect this now. I really did not expect this. Well, mostly for what they just had to give Avery Bradley, Kelly Olynyk. What? And if I'm not mistaken, probably a pick or two. That's amazing. That is outstanding. You didn't have to give Duncan Robinson. You didn't have to give Tyler Hero. You didn't have to give Bam Adebayo. None of the big players you had to give away. Wow, that is honestly amazing, spectacular. They obviously the Miami Heat won this trade in my opinion, unless the Rockets pick up some big player that comes out of nowhere and becomes a Hall of Famer. Is the only way that the Rockets win this trade. But as I said in my past video, is like they had to get something in return for Victor Oladipo because regardless of whatever, he was leaving. He was leaving, so might as well trade him to any team for whatever so that you at least get something in return. So the Rockets technically did the right move anyways. And Victor Oladipo's gonna be happy in Miami, and Miami's happy with Victor Oladipo. I think he's a good fit. I just think that he's gonna have to take a little back seat to Jimmy Butler, a small one, but when it comes to scoring, because as I said also in my past videos, like you never know who comes out and does something big in Miami. Like one day, Bam Adebayo scores 40, and then Jimmy Butler has 15. And then it's vice versa, So it's like you really never know who's gonna have the biggest night in Miami. But they have a bright future now that they picked up Victor Oladipo. I think they're gonna make an even better push, and that's what really makes me so disappointed on the Celtics. And I'm sorry I keep on coming back to the Celtics, but I just really am truly disappointed in Boston. Like literally, man. How is it that all these teams are making great trades? Like the Chicago Bulls management, to me, with the Vucevic trade, made a way bigger move than the Boston Celtics getting Evan Fournier. Like, what the heck? You know that Kemba Walker is not playing to what he is getting paid for. So might as well get Lonzo Ball since he's in the freaking trade market. Like, Or even get Kyle Lowry. Get Kyle Lowry. Like, this is, like, literally, Kemba has not exceeded expectations. It's like one game he exists, and then the other game he scores freaking 5 points. Like, this is really, really disappointing. Like, this that's not what we need. We need someone that's a field man, that's a field general, that's going to lead the team, that's going to play defense. Like, literally. But also, back to the Vucevic trade, by the way, that I forgot to add, is that they gave away Wendell Carter and Otto Porter Jr. These are players that are decent, but they're not really all-star players. Now, that's what we saw when they went to Chicago. That's what we expected to make for mostly Wendell Carter Jr. to make that leap, but that he did not. I think honestly, the Chicago Bulls kind of got a steal because Otto Porter's contract is absolutely terrible for what he produces. Wendell Carter probably is a little loss, for the far future. But I think that Chicago Bulls completely won the trade. But let me know about what you guys think in the comment section below about all these trades that occurred yesterday. And let me know if you think I'm wrong on something. Please go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, share with any friends, and like the video. And as always, guys, love sports.
Everybody had written me off after those air balls.
My brain cannot process failure.
And I got home, it's probably like 3 in the morning. And I went down to the high school. The janitor let me in the gym. And I shot all day. I mean, all day. Right after that playoff game. Just kept shooting and practicing. I'm just gonna keep on going, no matter what. Fail 10 times, that 11th time is gonna be great. It's not the 11th time, the 12th time is gonna be great. But eventually, it's gonna happen. I got a chance to let out the steam of disappointing my teammates and millions of fans. Once I made that commitment and said I wanted to be one of the greatest ever, then the game became everything for me.
So I created the Black Mamba.